The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to First Bank Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, the home of the Vanderbilt Commodores. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense comes on the field first today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think you underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Looking to throw it on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Catch made on the right side. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Commodores will line up on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Commodores line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Pressure is coming. He bought some time, now lets it go. Wow, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up 3rd down instead. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Back to pass. It's Knox. Quick throw to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Huskers will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Tailback with another carry. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Here comes a handoff. Commodores are on the move here.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught quickly. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback still with the football. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. Running back grabs it on a screen. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores. Now the lineup to kick the extra point.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And on the carry, he's heading left. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Receiver makes the grab. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And here's the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He'll toss it to the back. He's got the first and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job of this offense picking up some positive yards.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. Defense will have to regroup now after that 15-yard penalty. Off the penalty, the offense will now set up in the red zone with a first down. Quick throw, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
The shotgun handoff here. Picks up the gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. He keeps it on a design run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Commodores pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. 2nd and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 3rd and goal from the 1. We'll see if they try to throw it again after the incompletion. Makes a quick grab. And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now here he goes. Past the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Just great execution here by this offense, and so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
And he fields it inside the 15. Brought down at the 29. That's where we'll start the drive. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. Play action here on 1st down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Great job here on this sack by this linebacker from Nebraska, living up to the lofty expectations of what you think when you think about Nebraska and linebacker play. Not just stuffing the run, but the ability to pressure the quarterback. They've had some great ones over the years.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Commodores will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They begin with a quick throw to the left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense shoves him out of bounds, and not much of a gain there.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do,
runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Dropping back, it's Knox. The receiver grabs it. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. After a long drive, it's a third down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, it is incomplete. A chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The back's got it. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And the Commodores come to the line to run the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Picks up the first down and still going. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
The Huskers will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up? Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Commodores will have to punt this one away.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. To the air, it's Knox. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is brought down. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. Gives it to the back. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the cortical. Stop him for a loss. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And they'll just down it right here.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
It's a quick shovel pass. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Knox. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They call the draw play here. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Okay, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line. Really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. The defender caught grabbing the jersey. And it'll cost them. And the Huskers have first and 10 here. An inside give now from the shotgun. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Cornhuskers will have to kick it away. Hunter getting a workout here, on for the 5th time today. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. Now they finally stop him, and he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They'll run the option. He finds some space.
is, Chris, one of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Looking downfield, it's Knox. Great grab on the sideline. He does get the foot down before going out of bounds.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The Huskers will bring their punt team onto the field. Butter getting a serious workout today on to punt for the 6th time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And the Commodores will line up to kick it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. Fair catch made at the 20. He'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He's running out of time here. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. Time just about gone here in the 3rd quarter of this national championship. One more play coming up. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Vanderbilt on top right now, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Off target and incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains 10 after that miss. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Running with purpose.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the handoff again. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The Cornhuskers will have to kick this away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. He's going to hand this off. He's brought down out at the 46.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Hands off to the left. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Tackled there by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And the Huskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking downfield, it's Knox. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Pass rush closing in. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Throwing off play action. Moves out of the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Commodores. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Looking to pass. It's Knox. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Second and long for this offense after the sack. They're going to run it here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Drop back here on 3rd down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Leaning on the run game here late.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
The ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the